Hi, my name is Rahul Iyer. Welcome to today's episode of Real Life Anecdotes. This episode is titled The Power of One Sample T-Test. A one sample t-test is a simple statistical tool. In this real life anecdote, you will learn how this simple tool single-handedly helped our business avoid paying millions of dollars in penalties, saved our reputation, and also helped us show the client that they must do a fact check before forcing vendors to sign business agreements on their terms and conditions. And all of this was done in a matter of just 5 minutes. So, if you want to know what really happened, please stick with me till the end of this episode. And at the end of the session, I'm giving a small gift that you would like. Let's begin. This situation occurred sometime in 2010. I was working as an internal Six Sigma consultant for a credit card company's back office operations. Our client was one of the biggest credit card providers in the United States. This client had outsourced their back office operations to several vendors, including us. Our performance had been top notch, and the client decided to award us an additional business of 300 full time employees. The general manager of our business process had traveled from India to the US to sign the statement of work or SAW for this new back office business process. I worked at the Pune, India office. That day, I reached the office and began my daily routine work. My phone rang and I observed that the incoming call was from a US phone number. I picked the call and realized it was the general manager on the phone call. She asked if I could help her in the next few minutes. Of course, if the general manager of your business process calls and seeks help, you would always say yes, right? Our conversation proceeded. Mona said, Rahul, I am at the client's office and I am about to sign the SAW in the next 15 minutes. I said, Oh wow, that's great, Mona. Congratulations. But you have called me now, which means there could be an issue. What is it that I could help you with? To that, Mona said, Yes, you're right. There is an issue. The client is insisting on signing the SAW for a target of 90% accuracy score. And based on the tip I had received, the previous vendor who managed this process never met that 90% target. That vendor was way below the goal. I mentioned, Oh, did you confront the client with this information? To that, Mona said, Yes, I did. The client mentioned that he had given me the previous vendor's performance data, and according to that data, the previous vendor had met the accuracy score target of 90%. The client has also furiously mentioned that I have 15 minutes to sign the SAW. If I don't sign it now, we will not get the business. If I sign it, we may end up not meeting the client's goal. So I asked her a question. So tell me something. What happens if we sign the SAW at 90% accuracy target and not meet that goal? Mona mentioned, signing the SAW at 90% and not meeting that goal could be disastrous for us as a vendor. The client has a penalty clause in that contract that says if we do not meet the signed goals, we will pay a penalty equivalent to 1% of the overall billing each month. This is one of our biggest clients, and 1% of the overall billing would mean losses of over $1 million each month. I mentioned, Whoa, that's how bad, is it? So you have the data with you and you want me to analyze it to identify if your tip was correct or if the client is correct, right? That is correct, Rahul. I'll send you the data that the client has shared with me, but to infer the results, you have exactly 15 minutes. Can you create a one-page summary of your analysis in this time? To that I mentioned, 15 minutes? In 15 minutes, I can do this analysis 3 times. I'm thinking in my mind, I'm a total show-off. I'm sure the general manager smiled at that statement. She said, Cool, I will send the data now and call you in 5 minutes. We hung up and I received the data in the next minute. The accuracy scores of the previous vendor were aligned in one column, and I was comparing that one column with the target value of 90%. All I had to do was a one sample t-test. In the second minute, I added the data to Minitab. Minitab is a statistical software used to perform graphical tests, hypothesis testing, and any type of statistical analysis. I checked if the data was stable and normal. You can check the stability of the data using a tool called the run chart, and normality can be checked using another tool called the normality test. The data was both stable and normal. These two tests are essential to identify any anomalies in the data and ensure your statistical analysis infers the right output. In the third minute, I ran the one sample t-test on Minitab. The way you perform a one sample t-test is you create a hypothesis. One part of hypothesis would say the previous vendor met the goal of 90%. The second part of the hypothesis would argue the previous vendor did not meet the goal. It is similar to the court of law, in which one lawyer would try to prove that the defendant is innocent and the other would try to prove the defendant is guilty. In statistics, the evidence is the historical data. You run tests on this historical data and prove whether the first hypothesis is correct or the second is correct. Now, I completed the analysis, and in the fourth minute, I wrapped my inference in a one-pager. I received a call from the general manager at the fifth minute. She asked, Rahul, have you completed the analysis? What is the inference? Yes, the analysis is complete. I am now hitting the send button of my email, and you should receive the one-pager in a few seconds. Mona received and opened the file. I further explained to her, the inference is that the previous vendor never met the target of 90%. They always hovered around 70%. I informed her that this analysis was done at a confidence level of 95% and there was a chance of error of 5%. She understood. Next, she showed this one pager to the client. Looking at the analysis, he fell flat on his face and he was forced to sign the SAO for a 70% accuracy target. Woohoo! After about 6 months of going live with this new business process, we did a Six Sigma project and increased the accuracy score performance from 70% to 80%. We further went into a gain share agreement with the client, where those projects that get executed to improve client-given metrics will be eligible for a gain share between the client and the vendor. Thus, my organization additionally earned about $6.8 million doing those projects. Any Six Sigma consultant who works and executes these GainShare Six Sigma projects and closes them successfully received an incentive of 1% of the total GainShare amount. You can calculate the additional incentive I kept earning by doing these Six Sigma projects within our organization. That brings us to the end of this real-life anecdote. Here, I wanted to showcase the power of one sample t-test. This statistical test single-handedly helped us avoid paying millions of dollars in penalties to our client. It helped us save our reputation. It also helped us show the client that he must do a fact check before forcing vendors to sign the SAO on his terms and conditions. It further helped us earn millions of dollars doing the GainShare projects. The one sample t-test is a prominent statistical tool and gets the right results in just a few minutes. Most of you are my students already. You know, I keep insisting on practicing the Six Sigma tools and techniques as much as you can. The hands-on knowledge will help you understand which statistical tests are to be performed in which situation. At the end of the day, my general manager realized the value of Six Sigma and statistical analysis. She shared this situation and my 5-minute effort in the executive committee meeting of our organization as she came back to India after grabbing this business on her terms. The chief quality officer of our organization became extremely proud of this and granted me the President's Award in that quarter. It was the highest level award that an employee could receive in my organization. And I received this award by not toiling hard for several days, months, or years, but with just a small effort that took just 5 minutes and a simple statistical test. Well, I hope you have liked this real-life anecdote. Time for the small gift to you. I have created a video of performing the one sample t-test on Minitab and updating the one pager. The link to that free YouTube video is provided in the description. You must definitely see the video and learn how to perform the one sample t-test on Minitab. Please feel free to share your feedback or ask any questions by reaching out to me in the comments section here. To ensure you do not miss out on any of the future episodes in this series, I will humbly ask you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell button. And do not forget to like and share this video. Your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments help me understand that I need to produce more of such content. Thank you and see you next week.